What to expect from the naturalization process. Naturalization is the process to become a U.S. citizen if you were born outside of the United States. If you meet certain requirements, you may become a U.S. citizen either at birth or after birth. If finally, you have decided to apply for U.S. citizenship, this video will show you the process of the U.S. Citizenship Application, from submission of N400 forms, up to the oath-taking ceremony.
Additional help guide links will be listed in our description box below, for your reference.
Let us assume that you have already completed your eligibility worksheet, and you feel that you are ready to apply for the U.S. citizenship. Here is what to do next. Complete your application. Review first the application instructions, and then, download the naturalization application. Get your 2 passport-style photos taken, and collect all the documents and evidence you will need to complete your application. Fill out your application and review your work and correct any mistakes. Submit your application, 2 photos, documents and evidence, and the required fees. Make sure to keep your address current with USCIS. Appear for your biometrics appointment. After USCIS accepts your application, they will notify you if you need to take your biometrics, fingerprints, photo, and signature. USCIS will send you an appointment notice if they need biometrics. The notice will provide you the date, time, and location of the appointment. Appear at the location, at the scheduled date and time on the appointment notice. Bring the following documents to the appointment. Form I-551, Permanent Resident Card. Appointment notice. And, a second form of identification, driver's license, passport, or state identification card. Your second form of identification must have your photograph on it. USCIS will send your fingerprints to the FBI to conduct a background check. At your appointment, they will give you a study booklet to help you prepare for the English and civics tests. Prepare for your naturalization interview. USCIS will mail you an appointment notice for your naturalization interview. You must appear at the USCIS office at the date and time shown on your appointment notice. During your naturalization interview, a USCIS officer will ask you questions about your application and background. You will also take an English and civics test, unless you qualify for an exemption or waiver. The English test has 3 components: reading, writing, and speaking. The civics test covers important U.S. history and government topics. Attend your naturalization interview. Appear at the USCIS office, at the scheduled date and time, on your interview notice. Bring the following documentation to your naturalization interview. Your interview appointment notice. Form I-551, Permanent Resident Card. A state-issued identification such as a driver's license. All valid and expired passports and travel documents, issued to you that document your absences from the United States since becoming a permanent resident. Take the English and civics tests. USCIS will inform you of the results. And if requested, submit additional information to USCIS.
For a list of other documents that you may need to bring with you, read Form N477 Document Checklist.
Take the oath. Once you have successfully completed your interview and your application has been approved, USCIS will schedule you to take the oath of allegiance. You are not a U.S. citizen until you take the oath of allegiance at a naturalization ceremony. You will receive a notice for the oath ceremony. Please arrive at the ceremony, and check in with USCIS, where your permanent resident card will be collected. Then, a USCIS officer will review your responses to the questionnaire on Form N445, when you arrive at the ceremony. After which, you will take the oath of allegiance. And finally, you will receive your certificate of naturalization. Congratulations! You are now a U.S. citizen.